Yo, what's good? We back at it again with another reaction video, and tonight, y'all see what we got, man. We got 14 scary videos you cannot watch without getting scared. Now, let me set my camera back up straight. Y'all see I got the lights. If y'all seen my vlog, y'all seen I had when it got the lights so I could be in the dark when I'm doing these scary videos. So, we finna get into this scary video, man. If you ain't checked out my vlog, man, go check out my vlog. Go hit the like button on that, man, and come join the gang if you ain't already joined the gang. We growing, man. I can't even lie. We growing. We at 254 subs. We grew a lot. Views going up, man. Y'all keep it up, man. I appreciate everybody that watch my videos, watch the full videos, like and comment. But if you haven't, man, come on, join the gang. I don't know why you waiting. Oh. And speaking of that, I did change the name. I flipped the names. My other channel was Official Trippy TV, but now it's Official Trippy Game. Official Trippy Gaming, and this one Official Trippy TV. So I switched the names around. It should start popping up soon. You know, when you first change it, don't pop up. So yeah, I did change the name. So this Official Trippy TV. So man, without further ado, let's get in that video, man.
You can watch these scary videos without getting scared, but I think you can't. Let's see who's right. Number 14. It looks like this person is trying to do some repairs on their car. Maybe something's wrong with the air conditioning. Then I realize it's not a repair, it's a removal. A large snake appears to have crawled inside of the car, and the only way to get rid of it is through a game of reptilian tug-of-war. They struggle for almost 2 minutes, and lucky for him, the snake is too exhausted to strike when he drops it at 1 minute 45 seconds. Most people look for loose change, while others have to look for loose snakes. This is definitely something I wasn't expecting. It goes to show you never really know what's lurking in your car. Number 13.
Let's see.
A YouTuber named Tret uploaded this scary moment in Russia that has people wondering what it could possibly be. He looks down a boarded up well in the middle of the forest and sees a scary face in the dark. This could be a weird creature sighting.
I already know. It looked like he took off running.
How you look at it. To be more realistic though, I see the head of a turtle. The blue eyes are weird though, so maybe that's not it at all.
I don't care what it is. I'm gone. I ain't standing there looking at no questions.
A YouTuber named Flair is left
probably
shaken after a fishing trip goes wrong, and you'll never guess how. It's a clear day when they hit the lake, but after a while, dark clouds soon roll in. Flair and his friend are too busy catching fish to notice a sudden shift. That's when nature tells him it's time to go back indoors.
He hard-headed though. He don't want to go.
His line pops with static. Lightning has struck the lake somewhere and sent a jolt through them both. One of them gets into the water to tie the boat off. A risky move in my opinion. He's out of the water again before lightning strikes twice. I'm glad they both appear to be unharmed. But talk about a close call.
You see that bad water out there.
Number 11. This YouTuber is exploring a scary abandoned place in India.
Now why is
when
they
their
doing
adventure
this?
goes wrong at 6 minutes and 30
seconds.
seconds.
It's a YouTuber, so I know, I understand. They're trying to get it for the content.
Vicky.
It looks like a real ghost sighting at first, but somebody walks right in front of a light, so that could be what's making the shadow figure appear. Still, it's bizarre enough to make them leave, and when they look back,
I'm not going in there from the jump. I'm not finna go look at nothing. I don't want to explore.
Doubles back, and there it is, another ghost sighting. Look again though, and you'll see it was actually standing in the window the entire time. This could be a shadow person, a djinn, or one of their friends wearing a cloak. They claim it was a ghost, but I'm not sure. Number 10. Some friends look kind of bored when a flying apparition decides to give them something to do. They follow it and don't see anything, just darkness. I was ready to write this off as special effects, but keep your eye on this
sale
empty
sign
space.
up the next day.
At 13
The
seconds,
next hour.
you can just barely make
We
out
outta
the
there.
head of someone standing there. If you look close, cue the chills. Number 9.
I'm going for sale
Something
sign.
keeps coming into
Y'all
this
know-
creepy
y'all know
front
what
yard
I'm
out
on.
in the
Y'all know what type of time I'm on when I
Something
see
from
stuff
the
like
edge
that.
of the woods. He's seen it once
You
before,
saying,
and
don't let you
soon
behind
he
me,
sees it
man.
again. It looks like an extra tall, extra dimensional creature with a single horse-like leg bent inward at the knee. The upper half looks like that of a man. It looks
Ooh.
like it could maybe be a trick of the light from the single street light in his yard. However, his camera is relatively
It's crazy
still
how
when
people
it
catch this stuff on
happens.
camera.
The
It's
creature
crazy how they
moves
catch
left
all
to
this.
right, but his camera isn't moving enough to blame it on the lighting, in my opinion. Number 8.
Now that's
A
creepy
Twitter
for real.
user named Jaren Mala is bored and has nothing to do, so he flashes his high beams at an empty car across the lot to amuse himself for a bit.
Somebody be in there. Shut the f up. Somebody be in there. What the f is that?
I don't know what that is, maybe a jacket, maybe something else, but it wasn't there before, and when they dared to flash their high beams a split second later, it is no longer there. Now that's just terrifying. Number 7. A YouTuber named Backpacker Tampan and
I
his
would've
friend
cut the
Tom
camera
go
on.
ghost
I mean, I would've
hunting
cut the
in
car on and I would've been
Indonesia.
gone.
They want to explore an old
me
hotel,
would've
but to
seen it.
get there they have to go through some scary woods and cross a narrow bridge over rushing waters, a bridge with some sketchy areas missing.
See, now this
a
game-
few planks
I ain't
too
saying
many
it's
if you
scary,
ask
but I got
me.
this clock
When
in
they
the
get
next
inside
room
the hotel, they find
that's
themselves
just
in
loud.
awe of
It
the
get-
sheer
it get-
size of the place and somehow
It
get
don't be
split
loud, then it
up.
just get loud
This
out of
room in
nowhere.
particular absolutely refuses to stay
So
in
what I'ma do,
focus, and it feels to
I'ma
him
go take
like
the clock
someone
up and
could
down
be
somewhere.
near.
Or I'ma
And
go
someone
throw-
in the
go outside
comments
and
says
throw
that a
the clock in the
shadow
trash.
person is hanging around the doorway outside of the room 4 seconds later. It's nothing more than his reflection if you ask me. Weird but not paranormal. But then he records movement across the doorway at the exact moment he thinks Tom is near.
Maybe he's downstairs. Oh, very dark. I can see.
Tom?
He moved it fast. I couldn't even see it.
Whatever this is we're
Yeah,
looking
there we go.
at, it isn't Tom. It seems to follow him from floor to floor wherever he goes. Eventually, Tom is found, and together, at that moment, they sense a third presence standing next to them.
Okay, we might gonna record here. Think. Can you do it with your phone?
You and Tom better get your ass out of there.
I think it sounds like editing because you can hear a bass line if you listen closely, like it's part of a song.
Can you do it with your phone?
Tell me if you think this really happened,
It
or do
coulda.
you think
It's
it was
possible.
added later.
Can you
But
do it with your phone?
Number 6.
it could have been
Green
on. though.
Gables is the name of a fine dining restaurant in Jennerstown, Pennsylvania. The 100-year-old building is said to be haunted to the point where one worker would start recording with their phone whenever they felt something was wrong, and one night they were right.
And I don't know, something doesn't
I
feel
feel like
right
he
about
can't even
this place.
see himself.
Like it's I can't even describe what it feels like right now. Like this is just what is that?
Like, get out of there. What is you doing?
Nope.
That boy
Nope.
smart.
Nope.
That man's smart, whoever he
A
is.
shadowy hand definitely just extended across the waist of the statue, in my opinion. It doesn't look like a trick of the light or anything like that. These creepy situations are exactly what this century-old haunted estate is
He did
known
right.
for, so I think it's
'Cause
real.
ain't no way
and
I'm
one
just
more
gonna stand
thing
on.
that's weird. Shortly
Ain't no way
before
I'm gonna stand
noping
there and
out
do
of
all that.
there, the employee notices a deep slice across the length of its stone throat. Is this another paranormal sign, or just normal wear and tear? Number 5.
Whatever
A
it is, I
YouTuber
ain't
named
finna figure it
Dylan
out.
Richardson is teaching his dog how to speak when his creepy next-door neighbor, who is apparently annoyed by the barking dog, decides to stare at everyone through his window instead of knocking on the front door. The neighbor could have mental problems because he is looking into this home with no shirt on despite the cold weather. They chase
Why
him
do they
away,
have the
but he
window
literally
open?
vanishes around the side of the house without a trace. No camera editing or anything. That's when Dylan's friend gets this idea. I guess this neighbor wanted to get frostbite more than he wanted to get caught. I don't know how you could possibly manage to perfectly burrow under the snow in 3 seconds without leaving any footprints behind, so I'm gonna say this creepy neighbor video, while strange and entertaining, is made up. Number 4.
It is made up.
Hit Amy 23 is filming random scenery in the car when they drive by this weird mysterious figure that is more of an after image than an actual person.
That ain't no
rare
person.
Sighting of a ghost
I was about to say at
driving
first, that's
out
a
of
person?
Beaufort, Texas, as she puts it. It certainly could be a ghost, but for some reason I feel like it could just be a mannequin or something that
Yeah, it
somebody
could be a
set up in the
mannequin, but
window
that's
to
creepy
freak
to
people
just
out
have
when
it
they
standing in
drive
the window.
by. And guess what? It worked. Number 3. A creepy goat stands on 2 legs and stares ahead with beady black eyes. Reddit is trying to figure out if this is a statue or is this a live animal trained to be as scary as possible. Its eyes kind of look expressive here at 9 seconds,
It
and
looks
its ears
fake.
somewhat move here, although that could just as easily be camera movement. Number 2. This was taken by a vacationer near
That's what I seen.
Amsterdam in July of 2017.
I mean, I ain't saying, I'm
Looks
saying,
normal
this
at
is what I seen in the
first,
video
but the
first.
more you zoom in, the more you see a scary face gritting its teeth at you. The nose looks practically non-existent, and the eyes are nothing more than blackened lids. The mouth looks like a sneer. People are saying the face looks like it was photoshopped, and the face was possibly imported from the movie The Exorcist. I think it could just be a girl squinting in the sun, in which case the internet is making a big deal
That's
out of
probably-
nothing.
it could probably be
we've
edited,
all
'cause
had
people
less than
edit stuff like
flattering
that.
pictures taken of us when we weren't paying attention. This photograph is so scary to some that you definitely wouldn't be able to handle watching a video of this freaky incident. One doesn't exist that
Man, come
I
on,
know
Chills, get it
of,
off
but I'll
screen.
continue to try and hunt down any video evidence if possible.
Come on, Chills,
I've
get
got
it.
a challenge for
Go on,
you.
Come on,
Since
shout
you've
yourself
made it
out.
this far, why not like this video
Come
and
on,
hit
shout yourself out,
subscribe
bro.
in the next 5 seconds? Because I
You do it in
upload
every
4
video,
new
but you're
scary
smart. You
videos
smart,
every
Chills.
week. If you're
I ain't mad at
curious
you.
about what I look like in real
I don't
life,
wanna know what you look like,
go to my
Chills.
Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. Number 1. In this video, 2 planes appear to be carelessly flying way too close to each other for almost a full minute, and I don't know why. I can't believe this would be planned, but at the same time I can't believe none of the passengers on a commercial airliner are screaming if this is happening.
They probably was screaming. Oh, never mind. I was about to say, you can't even hear it.
I've
No, I
never
would've
flown
been-
a plane
I probably would've been
before,
screaming.
but I know that you're way too
'Cause we can
close
crash
when you
into
can
each
see
other
what
any
color
time,
shirt
then we
the
blow it
pilot
up, we
of the
dead.
other plane is wearing. Someone tell me what's going on here, because it looks like total chaos in my opinion, but also possibly planned, like maybe a formation for an air show or something.
I'm going to challenge you.
Shut up,
Let's
Chills.
see if you can watch
He
this
talking
whole
about full up.
list and not show any outward signs of getting nervous.
Alright, so that's the video. That's my first video like this with my new lights. I mean, I think them lights can go a little bit dimmer. So I'm gonna do them dimmer next time. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can hear that clock, but that clock get louder and louder. But I already told you what it's gonna do. I ain't gonna play with it. I'm gonna go take it up and down somewhere. And fuck that shit, bro. I'm out.